working downtown Lansing, we didn't have that issue, that nobody ever thought of the drainage from the roadways right into downtown parking that's underneath the building. Fun to watch. Let me see here. I didn't hear anything about, during your construction season or during any of your processes, did you look into endangered species, the bat population, the butterflies?
Yeah, we did look into the native species on site, and most of them, if they do exist on site, their habitat is in the southern part of the site, which is completely left intact.
Okay, all right. And handicap parking or handicap entrance and egress? I was concerned the same with the way that you have the apartment complex set up. I understand that you have parking reserved for folks that have their apartments there. Were any apartments set aside for handicappers and spots specifically set aside for handicapped folks? And then if my spot happens to get filled up, nobody ever parks in handicap and they're not supposed to, but if my spot gets filled up, then I've got to go all the way over to the northernmost parking area with my wheelchair, or I gotta drive all the way around. And then how do I get my wheelchair from that far southeast parking area? I gotta go all the way up with my wheelchair, and back down.
Well, there's a sidewalk connection. I don't know if you can see it too well, but there's a sidewalk connection to the back patio area, so they could head in from the back door if they parked in the east parking lot. Although it is a rather far walk or travel distance for someone in a wheelchair to go from the east side.
Guarantee that you're going to have that cleaned off when it snows for me?
Yes, not.
It's just, this is something that as we progress, we have a lot of veterans coming back right now that need these kinds of thought processes. And I just didn't hear anything about specialty parking anywhere, even for the brewery, if I wanted to attend the brewery or the grocery store, those kinds of things.
There is handicap parking located just south of the north parking lot for the apartment complex.
Okay.
But I guess we'll have to have some sort of maintenance worker for the apartment building because there's a small sidewalk section for them to get from the handicap parking to the front door of the apartment building. But I'll have to make sure that it's shoveled throughout the winter. There'll have to be a maintenance person for the apartment complex.
Okay, thanks, James.
You're all set?
I'm done now.
Just a couple of follow-up questions here. In the parking garage underneath those turning radii, consider with regard to columns being fairly close to entrances.
I think I checked to make sure that the turning radius was within AASHTO standard. I think it was 24 feet for a personal car. I made sure that all the turning radiuses were acceptable into and out of parking spaces.
Okay. With regard to the apartment building being on the south side of the lot there, was there any consideration with regard to compatibility from the railroad?
Yeah, so like I said earlier, there's going to be a lot of trees and foliage to the southern end of the site, which kind of provides a little bit of a buffer zone for the noise coming from the railroad, but that was pretty much the extent of the noise reduction.
Definitely trees and foliage don't really do much for noise blocking or anything like that, so just maybe something that we can consider in the future there. There's a lot of folks that do think it does, which is good. We got a lot of comments like that in our voice stuff. In the cost estimation, there, how are you, I didn't see anything with regard to professional service costs, your design fee?
Yeah, we didn't.
Those were factored in some.
Yeah,
I know I
no.
consider design costs.
You did, okay. How about schedules or any design?
For the cost,
No, I mean in the schedule, like was there any time for you guys to do design?
No, that the design would have been done before.
Before it starts. Okay. Overall, I thought you were a very good presentation there, so thank you very much.